right now, you and I, we could not have done this 6 years ago, but we're now empowered to do so because of technology, and it gets us to um, be able to use a medium that we did not have access to 6 years ago. When you think about this, as the amazing creative that you are, when you think about the doors that technology opens, and we have to say, Marilyn, we have to share with the world that you're not the most techie
Oh,
person in
oh,
the
oh,
world.
I
Okay,
can't wait to say that again.
so,
Underscore, underscore.
so, so you've been at this for decades. How, because you're embrace everything that I bring to you, you're embracing it. So I want to know, when you think of technology and the impact it has with you as a creative, what do you see in it?
Just to let you all know, my technological expertise is below zero. I have been in live shows and live shows that are captured on television, but to create something for a medium that I never really understood came about because I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I watched Frosty the Snowman, and I watched Charlie Brown Christmas, and all these little 2D things came about, and I thought, well, somebody knows how out there to take a story and to do a 3D cartoon, if you will, and make it a classic. Is that possible to do technically? So my partner, Lou Murray, said, yes, Marilyn, we couldn't have done this 6 years ago because this stuff wasn't available to us. But even in our animation partner, in Chris Morris, he said, I'm going to use 3D technology and turn it into 2D. I don't know what that means, but it sounded good to me because then the elves could be really funny even though they were flat.
Yeah,
So the fact that technology is at our fingertips now allows us to look to the future, with possibility rather than here's a great idea, but it is impossible to achieve it. It is possible. Every good story is now possible to tell.
absolutely. And Marilyn, I've got another one at you. So we talked about technology. And right now, as we are, you're in Oregon, I'm based in California, but we've worked within the Los Angeles ecosystem forever. It is the ecosystem is under a lot of duress, for many different reasons. Um, I I've seen you because I've brought it to you, the impact of artificial intelligence on what you are doing. Because I've witnessed you not be afraid of it, but uh, see how it can be an agent for you to do even more. What would you say when I say, Marilyn, as a creative, what are your impressions, feelings, thoughts when you think of artificial intelligence?
So Lou brought the idea of artificial intelligence to me I'd never used it. I'd never used Chat GPT. But she said there's this thing called AI. Now, I know you think I live under a rock, but I was amazed. AI, well, that is something that can assist us in refining and creating and triggering us to reach farther and think about it differently. Sounded great to me. However, she sent it to me as AI, and I thought it was Al. So I try to get into Al. I write Al, AI, and Al comes back to me. And for a week, Al and I shared these ideas. And I thought, I finally called Lou and said, you got to pay this guy because this guy is brilliant and he's really helping me. And Steve, my husband, and Lou decided we better tell. Should we tell? It's not Al. It's not a real guy. It's AI. Well, that was the light bulb. And then AI became a partner in crime. You and Lou taught me if you prompt AI more, then you will get better feedback. So I am now learning how to look at ChatGPT. Don't really know the difference between that and AI, but we're asking for help and for feedback, and it's exciting. It's exciting to me. I still think there's a guy named Al writing this stuff and feeding it to me, but I'll take it.
But at the same time, I think what's really, really important for us to know and for us to help people who are fearing it as a medium, because I see
Mm.
artificial intelligence as a medium. Um, I think, Marilyn, that you and I, what we've been able to do just within the past 2 months, we couldn't have done 6 years ago because it's when you're working with artificial intelligence in a way that you remain in the lead and you look at it to help you go further, faster. It's as though you've got an entire team working for you, but you have to feed it in a way that it gets to learn. You share your knowledge so that you ultimately get um, to be empowered with your own stuff. We are using it as a tool
Hmm.
or, or an agent. Let's call it the agent that it is. We're using it as an agent, but it's not in the lead. And
Correct.
now
Correct.
you've worked with it, Marilyn.
Yeah. So
You've
now I have a thought about it. Yeah. So here's my thought now that
yeah,
I've worked with AI is that it's nothing to fear. People should not fear it as a take, it's the big daddy coming to you. It's something to embrace, something to use. It's a partner in what you want to achieve in your life. Marvelous opportunity here to get the best of our technology working to help us do what we want to do as human beings. So I am fully embracing it, at least as a writer. I
yeah,
think it has huge help to us. And we plan to use it throughout the development of all of these other NOXNOP stories that we're about to do.
yeah. And I think what's important to note is we are not foregoing our leadership and our vision. We are building it. In our case, we're building it faster as it provides us with resources that we wouldn't have access to if it weren't for that.